It requires pretty substantial knowledge of the game and a diverse array of talents to manage a football team. Managers shouldn't only be able to work individually with players to motivate and discipline them, but they also need to be tactically astute as well. They need to be effective with their instructions. A manager must be able to anticipate the physical and psychological condition of their players. Also, a manager's ability to make tactical changes and intelligent substitutions during a match is of an unstressable amount of importance. Managers must lead them competently if they want to earn the respect of their players. Many talented tacticians fail as managers, mainly because they don't have the ability to lead and to manage a team. To both be an artiste and a drill sergeant requires a special kind of talent which only a few key people have. And with that said, welcome back to another amazing video with amazing confidence and jokes that at least me and my mom think are funny. And today we're going to talk about the top 10 greatest football managers of all time, so let's get started. Mircea Lucescu is the manager of Shakhtar Donetsk from 2004 to 2016. He also guided the Ukrainian team to every domestic trophy and the 2009 UEFA Cup as well. Shakhtar became a formidable force in European football under his tenure. And also that team name sounds like an orc from World of Warcraft. So in other words, Shakhtar Lokta Roga. During his time in Romania, Turkey, in Ukraine, Lucescu won 12 league titles and 9 domestic cups. He left to manage the Russian club Zenit St. Petersburg in 2016. He also went on to manage the Turkish national side. Since 2020, Mircea Lucescu has been managing the Dynamo Kiev. Arsene Wenger has managed Arsenal for 22 years, from 1996 to 2018. He advocated an attacking style of football. He was often criticized for his reluctance to bring in big names and trust in young people. For 2 decades, Wenger kept Arsenal in the top group of English football. He won 3 league titles, 7 FA Cups, and reached the Champions League final back in 2006. In the season of 2003 to 2004, his Arsenal team went unbeaten for an entire season. With Monaco, Wenger also won a league title and a domestic cup. In 2007, Pep Guardiola was promoted to manager of Barcelona's B team after a very distinguished career as a defensive midfielder for the club. Only a year later, he was made the very first team boss. The club won the treble in its first season thanks to its drastic and risky changes to Barcelona's first team and footballing strategy. Pep went on to win 3 La Liga titles, 2 domestic cups, and 3 Super Cups. And also 2 Champions Leagues, European Super Cups as well, and World Club Cups. I mean, his cupboard must be stacked. In 4 seasons, he claimed a total of 14 trophies. He took over at a big spending Manchester City in 2016. After a season without a trophy, he won the league in an emphatic fashion, we would say. Under his supervision, the team recorded their very most points, wins, and goals of any team in the Premier League history. So, the very next season, he became the first manager to win the domestic treble. In the 2006 World Cup, Marcelo Lippi led a weak Italian side to victory. In the late 1990s, he also was responsible for the domination of Italian football by Juventus. Team strength and unity are some pretty key factors here of his management style, rather than just individual talent and ego. With Juventus, Lippi won 5 league titles and also a domestic cup. Oh yeah, and the 1996 Champions League. A former Italian footballer, Antonio Conte, spent most of his career at Juventus. He represented his country a total of 20 times. His dedication to the game reflects how much he now expects from the players he manages. He led Juventus to the Serie A title without losing a single game during the 2011 to 2012 season. During his entire 3-year stay at Juventus, Conte won Serie A in every season. Later on, he went on to manage Italy for the Euro 2016 campaign. Afterward, he won the Premier League in his very first season with Chelsea. He also won the 2018 FA Cup before moving over to Inter Milan in 2019. At Inter Milan, Conte won the 2021 Serie A title, ending the fortunes of Ronaldo-led Juventus, who had won the competition 9 times in a row. One of the most sought-after rising stars in the football management world is Diego Simeone. His country, Argentina, has won 2 league titles. When he arrived in Spain, he stirred up an underachieving Atletico side. His team reached the 5th spot in the league. In the 2012 Europa League, he finally guided them to victory. In the European Super Cup, which was his first full season as manager, the team thrashed Chelsea. They also won the 2013 Spanish Domestic Cup. The greatest achievement of Simeone at Atletico Madrid manager is the victory of the 2014 league title. Yeah, in 2018, his Atletico team won both the Europa League and the UEFA Super Cup. Jurgen Klopp is a Liverpool manager who made a name for himself. Well, I mean, his parents made his name, but whatevs. Early in his career, Klopp managed Borussia Dortmund. He changed his fortunes when the team won league titles in 2011 and 2012. It also won the German Cup in the same year. Klopp's reign re-established Dortmund as a major force in European football. He favored a quick style of counter-attacking football and assembled an excellent team in all positions. When Klopp moved over to Liverpool, the club got into the cup finals 3 times, including the 2018 Champions League. Finally, with Klopp's relentless efforts, Liverpool won the 2019 Champions League final, and from there, he went on to win the UEFA Super Cup and the World Cup as well, or the World Club Cup, I apologize. Klopp also ended Liverpool's 30-year wait for another league triumph when he won the Team Premier League in 2020. And as impressive of a manager as he is, I cannot help but associate Klopp with klopping, and if anybody knows what that is, I'm sorry. Louis van Gaal is a strict disciplinarian and is known for his very direct style of football. So he uses a fusion of artistry and authority to manage his teams, and it has brought him astounding success. With Ajax, he won the 1995 Champions League and also the 1992 UEFA Cup, and 3 league titles, and 1 domestic cup. Everyone on this list has won a bunch of stuff, not gonna lie. Barcelona and Bayern Munich had added 3 more league titles and 1 domestic cup. In 2009, he also led AZ to the Dutch league title. In the 2014 World Cup, Van Gaal basically guided a much belittled Dutch side to 3rd place. He also worked at Manchester United as a manager. Jose Mourinho is a Portuguese coach known for his very well-organized defenses. He has won 8 league titles and 4 domestic cups with Porto, Chelsea, Inter, and Real Madrid. With Porto, he won the 2003 UEFA Cup and Champions League in 2004. In 2010, he led Inter to the Champions League victory. At the start of the 2016-17 season, Mourinho became Manchester United's manager and won the 2017 Europa League. In 2021, he returned to Italy with Roma. When Carlo Ancelotti won the 2014 Champions League with Real Madrid, he became the only currently active manager to have won the tournament 3 times. He won it twice before with Milan in 2003 and 2007. Ancelotti's illustrious career includes league triumphs with Milan, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bayern Munich. He also won domestic cups with Milan, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. Surprisingly, Ancelotti took over at the English club Everton in 2020. He improved their form and disappointed fans by leaving after only 1 full season to return to Real Madrid. Ancelotti's management style is one of versatility and adaptability. He plays formations that suit the attributes of his players, which you would have hoped that all managers do, but this man, see, with 20 trophies to his name, it's suffice it to say he's done it the best. Or he is the most decorated, at least. So, these were the top 10 greatest football managers of all time. And which of them was your favorite? Do you think you could do their job? Because they're just managing football. And how hard could it be to put people on the field and tell them to go kick balls? Nah, I'm just messing around. Seriously, which of them is the greatest of all time? Let us know. And with that being said, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did love it, you could share it with all that good stuff, all that boring, pleading, pandering stuff. It does give us more inspiration to make awesome videos for you, so subscribe button, notification bell, like button, all the buttons. And with that said, later.